Hello, welcome. So today's video, I am sharing some manga that I'm gonna unhaul for various reasons. So let's just get started. Now the first one is Mob Psycho 100. I know there's been a lot of it's good here and there, anime is good, but you know what, I tried reading this and I guess I don't have any patience, and so I am gonna just drop this. Maybe I'll get back into it, and maybe it's just not the right time right now for me. I'll try to watch the anime. If not, who knows, I might get back into this manga. Okay, let's move on. Next is a BL, Would You Like to Be a Family? This actually has about 3 stories in it. It's not bad, but it's not something that I'm gonna reread. I think reading once was enough for me. All right, another BL. This one's called Love Circus. I think I only read the first 30 pages and it got very graphic where I just didn't feel comfortable, and so I decided to just stop reading. And of course I'm gonna unhaul this BL. So yeah. Okay, another BL. This one's called This Wonderful Season with You. It's a high school BL romance. I think the romance is alright. Again, reading once was enough for me. It's not something I'm gonna reread because there's a lot of other BL out there that's a little bit better than this one, and so might as well get rid of it. So the next one, I'm gonna unhaul the Omnibus. It is because I prefer the single volumes of the XX-holic. So far I have only 1 to 10. I think this series has about 16 to 18, but here's the Omnibus. Here's the Omnibus 2 of the XX-holic. I mean, comparing the spine, yeah, the single ones is way better, but I know getting the Omnibus is less cheaper if you get it that way. But you know what, the spine is more superior in my opinion. And then this is the Omnibus 1. Really nice cover, but the spine is very plain. Now this is more like the opposite. I decided to collect the Omnibus is because it kind of makes sense when it comes to pricing, and the spine is not bad at all. So I'm gonna unhaul all the single volumes of this haiku series. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. This was used. I think I got it from World of Books. I don't really shop there too much, to be honest. Oops. And so this is 2, 3, 4, and 6. So yeah, seeing the Omnibus in person was still nice, and so I decided to just transition to the Omnibus instead. Now this other stack, it's a mix of, oops, I bought another copy and I did have a chance to return them online or in person because I completely forgot. And one of them is Laid Back Camp Volume 4. Oh my god, every time I get a double I get very sad because why, but you know what, it happens and it is what it is. Now this one I was able to get the 6th volume for a really good price, and I've decided to unhaul this one. This one's called Go With the Clouds, North by Northwest. A really nice story, takes place in Iceland. There's a bit of a mystery and some of the characters has power. Really recommended. However, I think the next volume already came out last year in Japan. Still waiting for the English to come out. And another one that I accidentally bought another copy. This one's called The Savior's Book Cafe, Story in Another World, Volume 1. This is an isekai. Really nice love story. I really like it. And another oops is Black Clover, Volume 21. Yep, it happens. And then this one, I actually bought a bundle and then I realized I already have Volume 4. Oops. So this one's called Dreaming Sun, Volume 4. And yeah, I'm sorry, another oops is Horimiya, Volume 2. I actually got this from the Crunchyroll sale on December. I guess I wasn't paying attention, which happens all the time, and so I'm gonna unhaul this also. Now this one I decided to unhaul because I bought a bundle for a really good price and I don't need 2 copies of Volume 1. This one's called The World After the Fall. It's a really nice manhwa webtoon. It's about the towers that suddenly start popping up on Earth, and then certain humans had to go inside the tower to fight monster, and our main character was sort of disappointed until he reached the top because nothing can be fixed. It's already been done. And yeah, I think I only have like 4 volumes, and I think this series already has like maybe 6 to 8, and it's colored, and I really like that. And so yeah, gonna unhaul this. Another oops is Maggie volume 13. I know I have a lot of oops in this unhauling, but you know what, again, it is what it is. And then this one I couldn't buy separately, so I had to buy 1 and 2. So this is another clamp called Gate 7. This is a short series of 4 volumes. I just need 1 more. I am missing that, and yeah, that is okay. So this one I'm unhauling, and I even stopped reading volume 2 because I couldn't stand how the story was. I just find it all over the place. I was kind of like, I guess, disappointed because it seems like a big fantasy, but the storyline, in my opinion, was a bit of a mess. This one's called Whoever Steal This Book. Here's volume 1. Really nice cover. And volume 2, I found out this is a short series of just 3 volumes, which kind of makes sense. No offense, but you know what? It wasn't for me. And so I am unhauling this. Now, the last one, I read 1, 2, 3, I think in my library. I read 3 at my library. This one's called Spy Classroom 1 and 2. I've read this. It's alright. It's a group of girls who decide to, or they want to become a spy, and this is their teacher. And after reading it once, it was already enough for me. It's actually based on a light novel. I think the light novel has probably like 5 or 6 volumes. Maybe the light novel is probably better. But other than that, it was alright, but it's not something I'm gonna reread. Okay, so these are all the manga and manhwa that I've decided to unhaul. I think it's just for the best, instead of having them sit in the shelf and it might just sit there for a long time, and I'd rather not have that happen. And I think most of this were an oops, but you know what, that always happened to everyone. And let me know what you guys think about this unhaul. I think the last time I did an unhaul was months ago, but I did like a unhaul and drop manga together. I was gonna do that, but you know what, I think I'll just keep it simple today. And so I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.